How many of you have played a classic Nintendo title? Super Mario Bros., Legend of Zelda, Metroid? I'm almost positive that you have. After all, Nintendo is the grandfather of modern gaming. Today, I'm going to be reviewing an amazing classic Nintendo title, a series that's still alive today, although the standards aren't nearly as high. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're going back to a game that has influenced entire genres in the gaming industry. Ninja Gaiden, arguably one of the best adventure beat-em-ups in the history of gaming. I'm going to make one thing clear here. This game is very anger-inducing, and you'll see why in... Just stop! To begin, I'm going to tell you the tale of Ninja Gaiden. A ninja by the name of Ryu Hayabusa was told in a letter from his dead father to go to America and meet an archaeologist by the name of Dr. Smith. Smith tells Ryu that there were two stones that Ryu's father hid, and if the two are ever united, it would cause the end of the world. Ryu tracks down the bad men who are after the statues and goes out to avenge his father. Now, I know that the story is no eye-opener today, but for its time, the game was nothing short of brilliant. Its use of anime-style cutscenes and backstory drew many players into what is an excellent experience. And while the story is great, the gameplay is even better. Ryu controls perfectly, never leaving me feel like I didn't do something. When I hit jump, Ryu jumps. When I hit the swing button, he swings. The jump arc is perfect distance for the style of game, and the quote-unquote physics of this game just feel undeniably great. However, that can't save the game from the constant deaths you'll face. I mean, I must have died at least 30 times on a single boss alone. This game takes precision timing, and if you can't hold up to its standard, then it will punish you. That being said, the game is fair. There's never a point where I feel like a death isn't my fault. The game does have its faults, though. There are points in a few levels where the screen is just flooded with enemies all over. It's hard to comprehend what's going on, and that can lead to some easy deaths. There's a point where two cheetahs, a crow, and a soldier all spawn suddenly. It's not impossible to survive, but unless you've played that level before, it's almost a guaranteed kill. With enough practice, you can avoid the dreaded continue screen. The game is littered with all sorts of pickups, each of them helping you to reach the end of the level. Although I didn't find myself using them often, when I did, I realized just how useful they are. There are a few levels where they were totally necessary to completion, and they are a godsend when you're low on health. With all these good features, a bad has to come along sometime, and the killer of this game is its difficulty. Now, I'm not one to complain about difficulty in gaming. Actually, I'm a huge supporter of it. When I die in a game due to the AI being smarter than me or not understanding a puzzle, I feel the urge to beat it, and when I do, I feel fantastic. That's why Demon Souls and Dead Souls so well, especially to hardcore gamers. However, when a game is difficult without a learning curve or changes difficulty in the middle, then I just find myself angry. Ninja Gaiden is just that, suddenly difficult. I'm not saying it's a really bad thing, but to me personally, I find it hard to enjoy myself because I play the same thing over and over. After a while, I begin to wonder if beating the game is totally worth it. Oh, and I hope you like that death tune, because you'll be hearing it a lot. All I hear is that tune over and over, over and over, and over 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 and over. Sorry about that. I just have this incredibly annoying tune stuck in my head. After beating the game, I can totally say that it's an amazing experience. It's challenging to a fault, but when you do beat the part you've been stuck on for hours, you'll love yourself for it. It's not perfect, as the constant deaths take away from what could have been a really good run if a certain enemy wasn't there. This game gets a Centurion Dan 7 out of 10. Whew, thank God that review's done for it.